So of all of the sneakers that Kanye created, is this the best one? Is this like the most versatile? I don't know. Just random thoughts I'm having this week. Anyway, February 1st might be the busiest sneaker day of the year. We're going to find out in this week's Heat Check, where we give you a ton of kicks for you to choose from, especially on the 1st. I'm Jacques Slade, so here we go. Let's start off with a 4-pack of the Adidas Gazelle Bold with this triple stack gum sole. That's a lot of gum soles, and I'm not mad at it. Not at all. Sure, it would be nice if they had men's sizing for some of these so I can live out my 6 feet 11 and 3/4 inch dreams. What? I'm taller in person than I am on camera, guys. Just remember that. We have the women's Adidas Gazelle Bold in active pink. That's going to be on the 29th for 120. We have the women's Adidas Gazelle Bold in true pink. That's going to be on the 29th for 120 as well. We have the Wonder Quartz. This is of the same shoe, the Gazelle Bold. Again, the first for 120. And then we have the women's Adidas Gazelle Bold in gray on February 1st for, guessed it, 120. We also have the women's Nike Dunk Low Valentine's Day. This one was rescheduled. That's going to be on the 29th for 115. The women's Nike Air Force One Low Valentine's Day also rescheduled. That's going to be on the 29th as well for 120, pending that the release date actually holds. And so Malbon's never-ending quest to collaborate with everybody continues with a pair of Adidas golf shoes. Both reside firmly in the classic realm. So if you're looking for something with an old school flavor, but with a touch of that modern vibe, you actually might want to check these out. We have the Malbon Adidas MC87 on the 29th. We also have the Adidas Stan Smith Malbon collab. It's a spikeless version. That's going to be on the 29th as well. We have the Nike P6000, which kind of sounds like a Terminator, in premium hemp on February 1st for $120. We have the Puma Scoot Zero. This is the Northern Lights colorway. That's going to be on the 1st for $100. So for those that don't know, Scoot Henderson hasn't exactly lit the world on fire with this play so far, but I hope that everybody has the patience to see his development through, because I doubt Puma would have given him a signature shoe if they didn't see some potential there. On the other hand, this new colorway of the Scoot Zero that's dubbed the Northern Lights is going to be lit in stores with the bright blue and pink color combination. You guys see what I did there? I kind of tried to, never mind. We have the Nike Air Force One Low Sustainable Canvas Pack. This is in black and neutral olive. Those are going to be on the 1st for $125. Then we also have the Nike Air Force One Low Sustainable Canvas Pack in sea glass. That's going to be on the 1st for $125. Next up, we have the Adidas Adi Zero Select 2.0 in Lucid Lemon. Those are going to be on the 1st for $110. And then for our first pick of the week is the Forum Low Mid Carnival. This is going to be on the 1st for $160. So this is actually a collaboration between Adidas' School of Experimental Education and Design and Caribbean designer Anya Young-Chi for the Caravana Toronto Festival later this year. This festive take on the Forum features like a gold leather upper with snakeskin texture, mesh materials on the toe and quarter panel, and a marbled purple, teal, and white pattern on the midsole and tongue. Very nice. We also have the Adidas Trae Young 3 in the Atlanta, and this is on the 1st for $140. Took a while for us to get a Trae Young 3 colorway in an Atlanta colorway, but fine. We'll take it. He owns that arena anyway. We also have the Adidas NMD R1 in Cloud White. This is going to be on the 1st for $130. We also have it in Night Indigo. That's the same day for $130. Then we also have the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 in Maroon on the 1st for $190. We have the women's Adidas Pure Boost 23 in white and gold metallic. Those are going to be on the 1st for $140. And then we have the Adidas Ultra Boost Light Blue Burst. This is going to be on the 1st for $190. Wait, Blue Burst, like the PC version of Fantasy Star Online? Wait, someone at Adidas is a big PSO nerd, and we kind of love it. Okay, Adidas. We also have the Adidas Forum Low Classic in Core Black. That's going to be on the 1st for $140. We have the Nike Air Max 90 Alchemy Pink. That's going to be on the 1st for $140. We have the Nike Air Force One Low Year of the Dragon on the 1st for $135. So for 2012's Year of the Dragon offering, Nike went with this look for the Air Force One. Looks like there won't be a repeat for that for 2024 as Nike opts for a more, I would say, subdued look, although there are some standout features like there's the orb lace Dubre and the swoosh and the heel tab having a dragon-like scaly pattern. Then we have the Nike Dunk Low Vintage Michigan. So this is going to be on the 1st for $125. And if you're a Michigan fan, the timing could not be better for these as the school is rolling between their first solo national championship in decades in football and the long-awaited reunion of the Fab Five in hoops. The vintage designation implies that this is not explicitly a Michigan colorway, but if you're looking for something that's close enough and doesn't use the familiar maize and blue color blocking found on the Be True OGs from the 80s, it's a good pickup. And I like this version of vintage. We also have the New Balance Fuel Cell SC Elite V V4 in bleached lime. This is going to be on the first for $250. And as a part of Teddy Santis' Made in the USA Season 4, the Aime Leon Dior founder is going for some colorful takes, coupled with a classic approach that I think most people will assume is just another gray New Balance. And that's a good thing. If we're being real here, the brand has done a great job of embracing their normie dadcore vibes while maintaining their cool, and this might be the best example of that to date. If you wear these to a 4th of July barbecue with parents of your kid's football team, no one's gonna notice. But you rock these around your fellow sneakerheads, they know. Yeah, they know for sure. Teddy Santis New Balance 990 V4 Made in the USA in gray, black, and white. Those are going to be on the first for $210. And then we have the 990 V6 Made in the USA in gray, black, and white on the first for $210. Then we have the 998 Made in the USA in gray, black, and white on the first for $210 as well. We have the New Balance Warped or WRPD Runner. This is in magnet. This is going to be on the first for $150. So after debuting last year to a positive reception, the Gel Quantum Kinetic is back with 3 colors that check off the basic box in mid-gray and light graphite, while the dark indigo is for those who want a little more, color in their runners. So that's the Asics Gel Quantum Kinetic mid-gray on the first for $250. They also have it in light graphite, same price, $250, same day. And again, the dark indigo, same day, same price, $250. You also have a Swarovski Converse Chuck 70 Deluxe Squared on the first for $300. Now here's your monthly Puma Shirtless, dropping a lot of sneakers on the first of the month segment. It's wild. Plenty of good stuff here for our runners and casual fans who don't care for like the super hyped releases. We have the women's Puma Power Nitro SQD. That's in rose quartz. Again, the first for $140. I'm just going to stop saying the date. We have the Lemon Puma Forever Run Nitro Cayenne Pepper. That's for $160. The Lemon Puma Suede Icy Blue, $100. The Puma Maze Queen of Hearts, $110. The women's Puma Forever Run Nitro in Lime Pal for $160. The Suede XL Future Pink for $85. The Suede XL Chestnut Brown for $85. The Seasons Puma Voyage Nitro 3 in Brown Mushroom. I kind of like this colorway for $140. The F1 Puma California Pro in Puma White and Pop White. That's going to be $120. The Puma Palermo Brown Mushroom, again, $90. Still like that colorway. And the Puma DV8 Nitro 2 Puma Black and Lime Pal on the first for $160. Then we have the Nike Dunk Low in Coconut Milk, and that's going to be Coconut Milk actually in Light Armory Blue. That's on the second for $115. Then we have the Nike Dunk High SE Hemp Hoops. That's on the second for $140. Now, the Nike Air Foamposite fans have been enjoying quite, I would say, the resurgence the past few months, and the momentum will continue with 2 colorways that cover the bases if you're looking for one to wear these winter months and something that's a little more spring ready. So the women have the Nike Air Footscape Woven. That's in the Earth Light and British Tan. That's going to be on the second for $160. We have the women's Nike Air Footscape Woven Multicolor on the second for $160. Then we have the women's Nike Air Max 90 Elevate SE. This is on Valentine's Day, I should say. That's on the second for $160. And it looks like stacking up the midsoles is going to be kind of a theme this week between this release and the aforementioned Adidas Gazelle Bond. Completing the Valentine's Day theme is the heart-shaped heel logo, lace dubray, and the hearts that are on the tongue. It's a nice touch. Then we have the Puma MB-01 in lilac on the second. The Air Jordan 1 Golf Mule Bread. This is on the second for $110. I'm just going to say it right now. Even though these are designated as a golf shoe, I can't see myself actually wearing these for a round. After the round is a different story, however. Don't be shocked if I'm wearing these after I shoot a 60 on the front. We have the Jordan Luka 2 in Vault on the second for $130. The Nike ACG Air Explorade in ash green on the third for $140. Fans of like classic Nike ACG will be in for a treat this year with the return of the Air Explorade, a model that first dropped in 1999. First up will be this OG colorway in ash green. For those unfamiliar with the Explorade, like yours truly, it's got a interior neoprene booty that's layered to keep you warm on the trail. And since I don't trail, I'll probably just wear these to try and look cool. We have the Air Jordan 3 Craft in ivory. This is on the third for $210. So the Air Jordan 3 is the latest in the Jordan Brand Craft series that reworks iconic silhouettes like the Jordan 1 and the Jordan 4, but in ways that they're not immediately obvious, I would say. With the Jordan 3, they've added some depth to the layering along the toe and then the heel counter, and the Jumpman on the tongue appears to be casting a bit of a shadow. Meanwhile, the back tab features both Nike Air and the Jumpman via translucent finish that we saw previously on the fire red denim Jordan 3s. So we have the Saraima, Puma Palermo in Puma Silver. This is on the third for $100. Now, now there's Puma Silver. Does Nike or Adidas have to pay Puma a royalty fee if they use Puma Silver? Is that an official color? Do you know? I don't think it is. Okay. All right. We have the Puma Spyrex Premium on the 3rd for $150. So Puma's latest runner that's inspired by the past, but it's built for the future. It's coming into a pretty crowded market space of runners that are inspired by the past, but built for the future. It's solid looking with a colorway that's made for today's sensibilities, but I wonder what else it could do to stand out, honestly, because it's tough out there. And so to close out things for the week are a pair of Valentine's Day Air Force Ones and Dunks in kid sizes. So we have the kids Nike Air Force One Valentine's Day, aka Soulmates, on the 4th for $100. We have the kids Nike Dunk Low Valentine's Day, aka Soulmates as well. Same day, February 4th for $100. And that's going to do it for this week's Heat Check. I know there was a lot on the docket this week, especially to start things off in February. And it's only going to get even busier as we head into the NBA All-Star Weekend, aka Sneaker Super Bowl. So you guys get ready. I'm Jacques Slade, and I'll see you next week for another Heat Check. Peace. Oh, wait, just don't leave yet. So there's a pick of the week, the Nike KD4 Year of the Dragon 2.0. This is going to be on the 3rd for $130. Similar to the 2024 Year of the Dragon Nike Air Force One, Kevin Durant's fourth signature is going to opt for a different design instead of doing a retro of the 2012 edition. While the color scheme is entirely new, the signature features of this KD4 is the dragon that wraps around the swoosh and the KD logo on the medial side of the shoe. Okay, now I can actually leave. All right. Peace, y'all.